Welcome to Backyard Slingshots. I'm Chris. Last week we did a band test, testing Jinpu, Simple Shot, Sobong, and Theraband Blue. And that one was a grouping test. Today I had a request for someone that wanted to see a drop-off test, where the ammo would drop per the different band types. So for that, in my catch box I've already got one set up, but I've got, again, color coding the targets: Simple Shot, Sobong green, Theraband blue, and then Jinpu in the target box. I've got my bands all cut for anchor point shooting, which will be interesting because the past 8 months I have been shooting long draw, so we will see how an anchor point works out. Me just starting off with the YouTube channel, I want to thank all the people who have subscribed. I want to thank all the views that I have gotten, more so than anything. Barely a week old channel, 3 videos so far total, and I've had nearly 200 views. You guys have no idea how that makes me feel as someone who literally has a camera on a tripod in my backyard. To see 200 views and 11 subscribers in less than a week, that is awesome. I like to keep that momentum going. It would be great. But we're going to go ahead and get the test started. I will be, on this test, I am literally using exact same reference point. I'm using the corner of my fork. This is the Beagle V3, same frame from the grouping test. So using the corner of my fork, every target, I'm only going to be aiming at that red dot. I am going to do my absolute best not to adjust for point of impact. I'm going to constantly put that fork on that red dot and just as slow as I can release that ball to give you guys as accurate as a test as I can to see if there is drop off on these. Okay? I'm going to do, let's go for 3 shots per band per target. So we're starting off with the Jinpu .4. Going to be using the corner of my fork. Now in this, I'm not going to worry about left and right. I'm worried about height, up and down. I pulled that one. I'll own that one. That last one I pulled, I own that one. That was the Jinpu .4. I have 2 shots right on top of each other, and then one that I pulled. I'll get stills included in this, and I'll get these bands changed, and we'll get a fresh target up. So we are back with the Simple Shot .4. Make a side note, all of these bands are roughly an 18-12 on their taper. They are all not maxed out. All of them I can come to my anchor, and come up to my anchor, and I can come back just a little more. So no, these are not maxed out. I don't go for speed. That's just mainly because I'm not a hunter. I can't hunt with these here in my state, so I don't go for speed. I go for target accuracy, and longevity. So ammo is 8mm for all of them. But now I've got Simple Shot black. I've got a fresh target downrange. Same thing, corner of the fork on the orange dot. Alright, so that's 3 shots of simple shot. I did not pull any of those. Those are all 100% where I wanted them to go. Putting that fork on that orange dot. So I'm going to get these bands switched out, get that target switched out, and we're going to move on to the next one, which looks like Sobong green. Okay. Sobong green 0.4. Fresh target. This is all from roughly 10 to 11 meters. I've got my 10 meter mark here. The table, 2 3-foot wide table roughly, and I'm right behind it. So we're roughly at 11, 12 meters. So 3 shots, Sobong, apple green 0.4. Well, it's hard to say if that was me or if it literally dropped that much. If it is dropping that much, that's a surprise. Well, it's looking like that was me. See where this next one goes, because I did not correct anything. I did not hold over. That's weird. There's one right in line with the bull, and the other 2 are down low. I did not pull any of those. That was... Huh. Okay, I'll go get a picture of that, and we'll get the target changed. Alright. After that, surprising one with the 0.4 Sobong, which is one of my top 2 favorite bands. This is the other one. I'll let you all figure out which one's number 1, which one's number 2. But this is Theraband Blue. Of the 4 bands, this is the only 0.30 millimeter material. Everything else is 0.4. I generally only shoot this long draw with 8mm ammo, so see what happens. Again, I'm not going to correct left and right. Everything's exactly the same every time I come up. I almost expected that from the Sobong. That's weird. Okay. I'm gonna get my stills, and I'll be right back with y'all. Okay, so that grouping test was actually really interesting and actually opened my eyes on the material that I've been choosing. Now, again, I don't hunt at all. The state I live in, here in the States, does not allow slingshot hunting with the animals that we would all normally hunt, be it dove, game hens, Cornish game hens, pheasant, quail, squirrel, or rabbit. Here in my state, those are all considered protected animals, and a slingshot cannot be used. So, do not take this by any way, shape, or the means as a way of hunting. I am strictly someone who shoots soda cans, sidewalk chalk, Easter eggs, just targets. I shoot targets for fun in my backyard. Most of the time I build my frames as a hobby. Andre at Prime 4 Catapults, I actually purchased this one for myself. I will be doing a review on this. Andre has given me his blessings to do a review, so that's going to be an upcoming video. because there is not a review of the Beagle V3 yet anywhere to be found. So there will be a review on this frame coming up. Yeah, it is actually extremely interesting. The what was my #1 top material, Sobong 0.4, it actually had the most amount of drop out of all the ammos. And I'm assuming the one shot that was high, that was my flyer. The group itself is at a low 6 o'clock point on the target. All the others are just about damn near even. Dead on. Even the Theraband blue is damn near even, dead on with all the others. It's actually really, really shocking. Here, I'll bring you in so you can see it. So I've got all the centers lined up on the targets. So here's your Theraband. Now all of these were held, I was holding for that red dot on all of these targets. This is what I'm calling the flyer, because this is where my group is with the Sobong green. That's my group. Simple shot black, good consistent. And this is roughly a 40 mil center bowl, so good consistent. The Jinpu, I have good consistent patch right here. And I'm calling that one as a flyer. I owned that one right when I let it go too. I even said it right at the beginning. I own that one. Hence why I'm doing 3 shots. But my group is there. And they're all, that was the shocker. Sobong green has been my favorite go-to band. And that's what happened. And then Theraband blue. And this isn't even a new set of Theraband. This is an old, worn out set of Theraband, and it's putting them right in there with them. Excuse my hand. So, that speaks to me, guys, as a target shooter. That speaks to me. I may be rethinking my material now. So, I mean, y'all can take this test as you will. Again, as I said in the beginning, I am very thankful to the 11 people who have subscribed. I really hope for more subscribers, with this being a brand new channel. And the nearly 200 views, just, guys, it's very welcoming. Thank you. Even if you don't subscribe and don't like on the videos, just the view itself, thank you. Y'all have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful week where you are. This is Backyard Slingshots. Till next time.